Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, what up? So today I'm doing the what products I would repurchase first if something happened to all my makeup. So this is not a new video concept at all. I've seen a few people do this video before. I've seen it like long time ago, and then I've just seen recently people doing this video, so it's not new at all, but I thought it would be fun to go ahead and do it. And I asked you guys in a poll here on YouTube if you would rather see this video or if you would rather see my updated long wearing makeup routine, and you guys chose this video, so that is what I'm filming for y'all today. So hopefully y'all enjoy it, and let's talk about some makeup. Okay, so I'm gonna just go in the order that I actually apply my makeup because I think that would be easier for me to remember everything, not forget anything. So I always start off with my brows, and for brows I chose the current products that I use now. So this is the Maybelline Temptation Brow Definer, and then the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Defining Pencil. I have the Total Temptation pencil in medium brown, and then the defining pencil in deep brown. So these are what I've been using to do my eyebrows recently, and I just really love how pencil looks in my eyebrows. It makes them look a little bit more natural as opposed to a dip brow pomade or whatever. So I've just really been loving these. I've actually already repurchased 2 of these pencils already because I just go through them so fast, but I really like them, and I think they're affordable. So I would definitely go and run out and pick these up first, and then I would also pick up my NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel. I have been using this stuff for years, so I would definitely go out and repurchase this. Both of these items can be found at either Walmart or Ulta, so it's super convenient for me to just run out and go and get these products if something were to happen to all of my makeup. So after my brows, I always do my eyeshadow. So for my eyeshadow primer, I would definitely go out and pick up my NYX eyeshadow base in Skin Tone. Again, this is another product that I have literally been using for years. I think since I first started makeup, I've been using this eyeshadow product, and this one is almost about to be gone. I can't even tell you guys how many of these I've bought over the years, but as you can see, this one is pretty much on its last leg. I just ordered another one, so yeah, this will be gone in no time, and I would definitely repurchase this. This is my holy grail eyeshadow base. I do not like using concealer for my eyeshadows, and regular eyeshadow primer is good. I do use regular eyeshadow primer like during the work week because I don't need my eyeshadows to be like super vibrant in your face pigment. But on the weekends when I do looks like this, I definitely always grab for this. So this would definitely be a must buy. Gotta go out and get it. For eyeshadow, y'all already know this was kind of hard because goddamn, eyeshadow is my favorite part of makeup, but I had to think practically when it came to this category. Like, what would be the best option for you if you literally lost all of your eyeshadow palettes and you had to start over from scratch? What would be the most practical option to go for? And it would definitely have to be the Colourpop Build Your Own palette. I think you can still get 24 eyeshadows for $45 or something like that, or you can mix and match it. You can get like two face products and 12 eyeshadows or something like that. It's something really affordable and something really easy, and it just makes sense that I would create my own palette first. Since I know my makeup and I know my makeup taste and I know my makeup style, it only makes sense for me to do a custom palette as my first palette so that I can put in neutral colors for every day for work, and then I can put in little pops of color like what I'm wearing on my eyes today for like the weekend and for filming and stuff like that. It just makes sense to go with the custom palettes, and I have some examples right here for you guys to look at. So this is the one that comes with the 2 face products and then a whole bunch of eyeshadows. I featured this palette in my last video, and then this one is the one with all of the eyeshadows inside of it. So it comes with 24 eyeshadows, and like I said, it's like $45. Or they have another size. You can get the little 12 pan eyeshadow palette like this, and like I said, you just customize it to make it easy for you. Like, this would be a nice palette that I could use for every day as well as the weekend because it has neutral tones, but then it has that nice little pop of pink. It has like this taupey purple shade. So this one would be a good palette for me to have for every day. So it just makes sense that I would go with the Colourpop Build Your Own palette option if I had to restart over my entire eyeshadow collection. And just thinking about that makes me sweat and gives me anxiety because I just can't, I can't even fathom something happened to all of my eyeshadow palettes. So for lashes, y'all should already know I'm ordering off of AliExpress. I'm ordering those things in bulk. If anything happened to all of my eyelashes, I would definitely get on there. Their eyelashes are like $1.50 to like $2.80 or something like that. I literally would order them in bulk. I kind of order them in bulk now. I usually buy about 12 pairs of lashes every time I order from AliExpress because I mean, I love their eyelashes. I wear them all the time. Literally, they're the only eyelashes that I wear nowadays. So yeah, I would definitely order all of my eyelashes from AliExpress. I probably would skip eyeliner just because I do winged eyeliner a lot, but it's not something that I need in my daily life like every single day. So I probably would skip on winged eyeliner, well, liquid black eyeliner, but I probably would buy a nude eyeliner for my waterline. And you can just get a nude eyeliner from any brand. I can get that from Walmart or Ulta. So I probably would just go with Essence, their nude eyeliner, and just go ahead and get that one. But moving on to my face. So my face, I really had to like narrow this down to what products I would actually want to repurchase. So for primers, I probably will buy all 3 of these primers because they're really affordable and I actually really like all 3 of these. So the first one is my Ulta Beauty Mattifying Face Primer. I've talked about this primer a lot on my channel. You guys know that I really like this primer. It's a silicone based primer, but it really blurs out my pores and it has salicylic acid in it, so it's really good for oily skin. And I feel like that is why my makeup holds up so well when I use this primer, because it's just a really good primer that I like. And then I would also have to go out and purchase both of my e.l.f. putty primers. So I have the matte one and then I have the original one. I'm wearing the matte one today. I have been in love with the matte putty primer on its own. I finally found out how to use it and how to get it to work for my oily skin, and this face be sitting all day, okay? So I would definitely go out and buy both of these. So that would be... these would be my primers that I would run out and purchase. And for foundation, I had a hard time choosing my foundations because I don't necessarily have a holy grail favorite foundation. I like all of my foundations and I feel like they all do, you know, good things for my skin, and some of them are long wearing, some of them are mattifying. But I don't have an absolute favorite foundation that I would run out and repurchase 100% if I lost all of mine. So it was kind of hard for me to choose, but I just went with these foundations because these are the foundations that I get compliments on when I wear them, like out in public and in videos. So yeah, they wear really nicely on me. I don't have an issue with them. So these are the ones that I chose. So the first one is the Too Faced Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation. I've repurchased this foundation a couple of times. I have mine in the shade Chai, and like, again, I just really like the way that this foundation wears on my skin. Every time I wear it, I get compliments on it. I'm wearing it today. And even though it's not the most long wearing foundation ever, especially since I have oily skin and this does have more hydrating properties to it, I do have to do extra oil controlling measures to ensure that this wears on my skin nicely and that it wears all day. But it's like when I apply it and I just look at myself on camera and in the mirror in person, it looks like my skin. It does not look like a heavy ass layer of foundation. And then it's not too expensive. I think this foundation is like $36, so it's not like terribly expensive. So I would definitely buy that one. And then I would also pick up the Loreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. So like I said, I wish they would make more shades of this foundation because I feel like I'm in between shades. But this does have broad spectrum SPF 25 in it, and it does feel really lightweight on the skin. It wears really nice. It doesn't break down on me horribly. Like, this is the foundation that I was wearing every day when I first moved here. So I just really like the way that this one looks on my skin, and again, the way that it wears. It looks great on camera as well. So I would go ahead and get this one, and those will be my 2 foundation choices. For concealer, I would pick the matching concealers that goes with those foundations just because I do really enjoy these concealers, and I do feel like they're long wearing on me. These don't crease on me. They do settle into my fine lines, but that's after I've worn them for like hours. So I love when concealers don't crease or don't make me look old and crepey underneath my eyes. I like when they're nice and smooth and just look flawless. So the Born This Way definitely does that for me. And then the L'Oreal Infallible is super full coverage and it just looks really nice as well. It doesn't feel drying on my eyes. So definitely would go with those concealers. For my powder for under my eyes, I have to go with my like award-winning combo. I love this combo under my eyes so much. So this is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Translucent Caramelized Peach Powder. I would have to take my behind to Tucson to Sephora to get this powder because I love this powder so much. And then I would also have to get the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in Banana. So I cannot use this powder under my eyes alone because I feel like it's kind of hard to wipe away. Like you literally have to use the smallest amount of this powder because if you use too much, if you try to bake with it, it's just gonna like stick to the foundation and it's not gonna look good. But when I mix these two together, this is a holy grail combination. So I already knew what under eye setting powder I would go for if I had to go out and repurchase. For my face setting powder, I would definitely go with the Maybelline Fit Me in 355 Coconut. This is easily accessible. It's drugstore, so it's affordable, and it's a really, really nice powder. I use this to set my face all the time. I used it to set my face today, so I would definitely just go ahead and repurchase this one. I also really, really like the Colourpop No Filter pressed powder, and I have mine in the shade Dark. So if I was placing an order on Colourpop for some of their stuff, I would also probably pick this one up as well because again, it's affordable and I really like that one. But if I'm running out to Ulta or Walmart to get this stuff, I would definitely pick up the Fit Me powder. For my bronzer, this was not hard at all. I really do like all of my bronzers that I have, but the one that I just know that I would run out and pick up, like hands down, is gonna be my Morphe Glamour Bronze bronzer in the shade Phenom. This is my favorite bronzer that I have in my collection, hands down. I would definitely pick this one over all the other ones. My second one would probably be my Benefit Hoola Toasted bronzer, but that one is way more expensive than this one. So I guess if they didn't have this one in store and I didn't feel like ordering online, then I would go with the Benefit one. But that one's like $30-something and this one is 12 or 18 or something like that. But either way, look at this bronzer. It's freaking huge. So that's another reason why I would buy it, because it's like the amount you get for the money that you're spending is ridiculous. And it just looks so good on my skin. It's not what I'm wearing today, but it definitely looks amazing on the skin. And it's one of those bronzers that I can wear like year round. It doesn't matter the season. I can definitely just wear this all the time. So I would have to go with this bronzer. For my blush, I'm going with an oldie but a goodie. Y'all know I have been using this for years, literal years. This is the Coastal Scents Blush 2 palette. If you guys check my description box whenever I'm listing my makeup, I'm always listing this blush palette because it just has such a nice variety. I really love the colors in here. I can wear them with whatever makeup look I'm going for. This right here is my favorite neutral toned blush. This is my favorite orange tone blush. This is my favorite like fuchsia bright pink blush. I just really love this blush palette, and this is my second one of these because the first one I had for like 6 years, so it was time for me to get rid of it. So I went ahead and I bought another one, and I'm actually kind of disappointed because they changed the color slightly on a couple of these blushes. So I used to be able to use this one for like every day. It was like a mauve tone kind of, I can't really explain it. It was like a dusty mauve tone color, and it was really pretty on my skin tone, but I can't use it now because it's super, super dusty and like ashy looking. So they changed the colors a little bit in here, but I still really, really like it. Especially these colors right here. I really, really love these colors. So I would definitely go ahead and place an order on their website just for this palette alone. And it's really, really cheap. Really, really cheap. So I would definitely go with that. For my highlighter, if I just wanted to run out and get a highlighter, it would be the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. This is in 100 Molten Gold. This was my favorite highlighter of all time at one point. It probably still is when I compare all of my highlighters. Highlighters isn't something that I buy a ton of just because I feel like I stick with the ones that I really, really like. But as you guys can see, I've used up a crap ton of this highlighter because, like I said, it was my favorite at one point in time. But yeah, if I was just running out to get a highlighter, it would definitely be this one. And then if this, for whatever reason, was not in stock at Ulta or Walmart, it would be the CoverGirl Mega Stunner highlight, the little square one. I would go with that one as well. So when it comes to setting my makeup, I would definitely go with these two setting sprays. These are the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. So I've raved about this one already in my favorites video. This is the mattifying continuous setting mist. I'm wearing it today. This thing is so heavy duty and just so mattifying. Like, if you're an oily skin girl, you need this in your life. You absolutely need this in your life. I've praised it already in my favorites video, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I would definitely go ahead and repurchase this because it's affordable and it's easily accessible. And I wanted to repurchase my Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte, but I just went ahead with this one because, like I said in my favorites video, those two, I use them the same and I feel like they do about the same thing. So I would go with the Morphe one. And then this is the Morphe X Jeffree Star one, but the original one is the same thing. I would go with this one because I use this one to kind of melt my powders into my skin, sort of like what MAC Fix Plus is for. But I wouldn't want to pay the money for the MAC Fix Plus when I could just go ahead and pay for the Morphe Set and Refresh spray, especially because they always have sales on this. So yeah, I would just pick this up just to go ahead and make sure that my powders are all melted in and everything looks seamless with my face. And then for lips, I had to think of something that I would be able to use every day for work, and then also something that I could glam up on the weekends. So for lip liner, y'all should already know what lip liner I'm gonna repurchase, and that is my Colourpop Lippy Pencil in BFF3. They sell Colourpop at my Ulta, so I could just run out and get this bad boy. This is my absolute favorite brown lip liner. Look at my one from Makeup Shayla. This is literally like a nub. I'm still using it though, but I already bought my backup because I already know what's up. I use this lip liner often, all the time, so definitely would run out and buy this. And then for my actual lipstick, I went with the ABH Starfish liquid lipstick. This is one that I really like to use. It's that really nice nude color on me. It looks amazing by itself. This is a very comfortable formula. ABH lipsticks are not the cheapest by any means, but I really like the formula of her liquid lipstick, so I probably would go ahead and splurge and get this one. And then for the gloss to go on top of it, I love this Dose of Colors Moi lip gloss from their Mickey Mouse collection, but since I know that this one is not one that I can just easily find in the store or just easily grab, I would just go ahead and grab one of the Dose of Colors lip glosses that they have at Ulta. I really do like this formula, and again, it just pairs really nicely with this formula of a liquid lipstick. I never have like that nasty goopy like line in the middle of my lips, either of these formulas, so I would just go ahead and pair this liquid lipstick with the Dose of Colors lip glosses and call it a day. So last thing I would have to mention is, of course, brushes and sponges. So y'all should already know I'm gonna go ahead and buy my Morphe brushes just because I love Morphe brushes. I use them all the time. They're practically the only brushes that I use. They're good quality. I feel like they hold up really well. A lot of these brushes I have been using for years and they're still doing good. Haven't been shedding, haven't been scratchy on my face. So I would definitely just take my butt to Ulta and get a face brush set and an eye brush set and call it a day. And then for the sponges, like I said, if I was making an order on Colourpop, I would definitely pick up their face sponges because I use these things every day. I literally use this one today for my makeup, but I use these sponges every day. But if I didn't want to order on Colourpop, I didn't want to wait on my order to come in the mail, I would definitely go with the e.l.f. Total face sponge because this is easily accessible. They sell it at Target, Walmart, as well as Ulta, and it's super soft. This was my holy grail favorite sponge before these little Colourpop sponges came about. So yeah, I would go with the e.l.f. face sponges. By the way, I do plan on making a video on all of these sponges, so I don't know if you guys would be interested in me making a video talking about all of these sponges. Let me know in the comments below because I just want to show you guys how I use them and how they work for me. So yeah, I think that is literally everything, like my entire full face. I went over everything that I would need to be able to do my makeup if I lost everything. So yeah, that's everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing what makeup I would go ahead and repurchase first if I lost everything in my collection. That's such a sad thought to think about. But let me know down in the comments what you guys would repurchase first if you lost all of your makeup. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and if you are new, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification so that you are notified every single time that I upload a video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.